Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Yacach. We are just about to start the month of love. That's February. And we are starting a new series called the Before You Jump series. And I have some lovely couple that will be interviewing, some lovely couple that will be talking to. And I want you to be part of Yacach. Don't miss any episode that is coming up on this month of February. I tell you, you're going to have some. We're doing various couples from before they jump, just after they've jumped, and like older couples. We're interviewing a lot of people just to have a feel of where they are, in their relationships. And there's a lot of nuggets to learn from. So join us. And if you haven't gotten this book, please get this book, Before You Jump. It's a powerful book. It's not necessarily for those who are just about to get married, but even those who are married, you can read this book, refresh yourself in your marriage. And listen, marriage is very serious. It's a commitment. It's something that will be with you for the rest of your life. So make sure that you are working in it right and your relationships are really nice and God-centered. So join us in this Before You Jump series, and God bless you. I'll see you. Today I have Ayo and Bidemi here. One of the latest couples in town. So we are going to talk to them. We're going to just find out what informed their decision to jump. This podcast is being sponsored by Before You Jump. So we are going to ask them a few questions. They are both a little shy and nervous, but that's okay. We are going to take it easy with them. So Ayo and Bidemi, let me ask Ayo first. Ayo, there are over 230 million Nigerians, out of which the majority are women. So plus or minus my simple maths is about 150 million Nigerian women. And take 40% already married or old away from, we're talking about over 60 million eligible Nigerian women. Why didn't?
I think when I first met Bidemi, so I'm usually frowning or keeping a very straight face.
Okay.
Right. So she was the first person to question that and say, "Why are you always frowning?" And immediately I smiled. And I think that was our start of our journey. And yes,
How bold and forward for somebody to come and ask you that.
yeah, I was shocked because I was just walking and she just said, "Why you always frowning?" I said, who is this?
Where do you know me?
Where do you know me from? And I think that started our friendship, leading to relationship, leading to marriage.
Okay. So, what is it that made you so bold and forward to approach this guy?
Oh,
Was it approach in terms of, oh, I like him, or just to have conversation?
no. So we were in the same department in university undergrad. We literally just started university, but I met him, or I saw him on the basketball court, like being somewhat rude to another person. It's like, if you can't play, get out of the court. So I saw the same person in my department, but still so frowning. And I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? Every other person was happy to be there, but he was just like on his own. So when we were done with the whole program, I walked up to him. I'm like, do you ever smile? And he looked at me like, if you don't get it. But he did smile, but you could tell like he was like, do I know you from somewhere? So it wasn't like, oh, I wanted to get to know him. I just wanted him to put on a smile. And a smile suits him.
Oh. So I take it that you met in the uni.
Yes, we did.
So far, almost all the people I've spoken to who are married say that they found their spouse in uni. What is it about uni and marriage?
I think for me, obviously, I didn't go to university with the mindset of, oh, go and find the husband you're going to marry. Your parents will always tell you, I don't want to hear you have a boyfriend or anything. Go and finish your studies. But I think you just spend enough time with this person and you get to know each other. You become comfortable with each other. And I mean, it's not rocket science. You know, friendship turns to more than friendship, and then you're starting to say, okay, I can see myself settling down with this person, because at that point, we're no longer, I mean, we were teenagers at that point, but I think the mindset is just changing a bit to where do I see myself in years from now? So things like that start to come into the conversation.
So when did you really start thinking seriously about this girl? I mean, I know girlfriends are more for bragging rights when you're in uni. You know, it's like, oh, that's my girl. Yeah, so that the guys will know that it's not a girl. But you don't think about marriage around that time. So when did it really, when did you clock on to say that this is going to be, it's not just a girlfriend?
So for me, I think the funniest thing is that when I went in, or when we started, I didn't have the mindset that it should be short term, right? So it was more or less, okay, I'm with this person, and does she have substance? Is she a good person? Is she spiritual? Does she have a good relationship with God? So we all that being ticked, right? So I was like, why not? Why not nurture this journey? Why not know each other together? Why not just grow together? So I think I think it was the same for both of us, but I didn't know I didn't have a sort of a vision that we're going to get married or not, but it was more or less like, let's see where this journey takes us, even if it's going to end up in both of us being married together.
So when did they switch? The light bulb moment that said that this is going to be my husband? Because tell a secret. She was adamant the day I met Vidime, she was adamant that I have a husband waiting on me. There was no like, oh, is it? I have said I'm in a relationship, might or might not be, but she was very adamant. And it's like, for me, that's one of the things that I noticed about her. She was so sure of the relationship, of the person. I'm like, you're in the UK, the guy is in Nigeria. Do you know what's going on? And she was like totally 110% sure that everything was going to. So when was this light bulb moment that you knew that it's going to be?
I think, to be honest, just having a conversation with several people. I mean, regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not, several guys would still talk to you as a girl. And I mean, same for a guy, he will still talk to other girls, and other girls will still talk to him. I mean, I had several conversations with people. I looked at their mannerisms, their way of life, the way they handle things, like how, they saw themselves. And there was something about Ayo that up till this day, I always say I really appreciate about him. Even though he's 100% busy and like his whole day is swamped with work, he would definitely reach out. But other people will tell you, oh, I've been busy, sorry. And for one, I'm not an attention-seeking person. I actually like my personal space. But it was the intentionality that he brought. And regardless of all the circumstances that I was here, he was there, whatever it was, I just knew that with the way he was behaving, with the way he was talking about our future, then that future was going to come to pass, regardless of what was going to shake us to the left or to the right.
Okay, talking about shaking to the left and right, I'm thinking. The funny thing about this is that let's go to family. Because there's always going to be shakings in family. Culturally, I know that Nigeria, you are very, what's the word? I didn't want to use the word tribalistic. I wanted to use another word, that you are all very into looking at other tribes with a certain scrutiny, because when your child is going to another tribe, we've heard this about this tribe and heard that about that tribe and all that. So how did you guys go over the parents and their issues where tribe was concerned? How did you scale that wall? Because I know that it's like a kind of wall that is built. It's everywhere. I mean, I'm sure every country, every parent will always have these misgivings of about their children marrying somebody from another country, tribe, or whatever. So how did you scale that?
I mean, we're both from the same Yoruba, so we're both Yoruba, so I don't think it was that much of a hassle. But I know that my parents, they did tell me that I should not go to Igbo people. I mean, maybe because of language barrier or some certain mindset the Yorubas have against Igbos. So, I mean, when they heard that, oh, she was Yoruba, I think they were at peace.
So did they have to go through, like, let's go and investigate the family and all those type of things? Was it something that, I know that maybe my generation was something that was like, it must be done before they go take the next step. For you guys, was there anything like that?
I mean, from both parents, they just wanted to know what our respective parents did, who they were, just a general surface background about them. Yeah.
My parents went a little bit in depth. They asked for his local government area. They asked for so many things. I'm like, hey, this is like it's like you're going to look for a job. Because my dad was like, oh, you haven't sent this thing yet. I'm like, Daddy, I'll send it. So he needed to know what state is he from, local government area, what are his parents doing, what is he doing, so many things. I'm like, oh, this is actually quite serious, But yeah, it wasn't, my father was super stoked that he was a Yoruba guy. He loves his culture.
So, if you hadn't been Yoruba, there would be any other.
That would have been difficult.
It'd have been a struggle.
A difficult one.
So I hope you guys will not be like that to your children.
I think it's a bit different
For our generation.
Especially because the way I grew up, because of my parents, their jobs, their manner of jobs, they weren't at home much. So we grew up speaking English, not even Yoruba or Igbo. I mean, I do understand a bit, but I can't hold a conversation in Yoruba to save my life. So having to now ping that on my kids to say, oh, we must marry somebody that is Yoruba. We can't even speak the language. Where are we going to? So no, I don't think that is going to be a problem, at least for us, by God's grace.
So I want to ask both of you, let me start with Benjamin. If you were to advise a single lady, thinking about marrying, what would you, with the benefit of the months that in the year, it's a year now, isn't it, that you've been married?
I mean, legally, almost a year.
Yeah, almost a year. So, what would you advise somebody who is thinking about getting married to look out for in a guy?
Like I said, intentionality of the man. You shouldn't have to second guess if this man wants to spend the rest of his life with you. You shouldn't have to think twice when people ask you, oh, is he a believer? Because one thing people...
Once you start explaining the
It's not like that.
he listens to, he watches TV.
The Bible says that the fear of God is the beginning of all wisdom. It's the beginning of wisdom. So if this man doesn't fear God, he's not going to be afraid to do anything to you.
Right.
Yeah, so fear of God, his intentionality about you. You should also see that your values align. Look at where he's going in the future. If your purposes are not aligning, if you feel that you've been called strongly to do something, and maybe you feel like, oh, God is leading me to help people, children that do not have homes, and maybe on his own side, he wants to be a wrestler. That's not what God has told me. So just be intentional as well about yourself, knowing who God has called you to be. Because if you do not know what hole you fit in, you would try to fit in everywhere. So I think that would be the major thing for me.
What about you? I mean, boys, they really don't want to get married to start with, and all that. What would be your advice to a friend?
I think what I'm going to take from what Bidimi said is alignment. Core values, spiritual values, everything has to align with your partner. And I think a big one is communication. If she can't communicate with you her feelings, or in general hold a good communication with you, I say that you should look out for someone that in any situation she can speak with you down. She will speak with you when she's happy. She'll speak with you when she's going through a lot. She will speak to you. So yeah.
Okay, so
problem solving. How do you solve problems in your relationship, especially when both of you are unhappy with each other? What are the go-to things that you do when there's maybe you're upset with her or she's upset with you, and like you're talking about communication? How do you solve problems at home as married people? How did you used to solve problems as a boyfriend, girlfriend?
Okay, I mean, it took a lot of hard work and learning about ourselves, right? But before we got to where we were now, once there was a little argument, we don't speak for some days. We don't, back in university, once there's a little argument, we don't talking with each other for at least a day, 2 days. And for next thing that we were in the same class. So we will see each other and we'll pass each other. And the thing is that
all your friends will know.
the whole class will say,
something going on. Because this is always together now. What's going on here?
So what happened again? You guys are fighting, right? So I think after knowing that clearly that shouldn't be the right solution, we had some sessions with Reverend Sam and just understanding ourselves in kind of people we are. And I think just necessarily knowing the kind of people we are and how we look out for those things that, you know what, if we're angry, how can you approach us? And how can I approach her if she's upset? When do I approach her? What do I say? And things like that. I think now it's far better, at least anytime either one of us is upset, we should just voice and say, this has upset me. What can I do or have I upset you? What can I do to make it better and whatnot? So I think there's more vocal now between us.
Do you remember the time that you walked past? And how did you used to feel walking past him? Upset you.
Okay, so I mean, back in uni, it used to be so funny because I would actually be in class first. I mean, I'm the one that likes book. Him, not so much, but he was there regardless. So I would be in class, and usually when he would come, he would say hi to me, and then we'll talk, and he'd go to his seat. He was a backbencher, by the way. But say we have like a misunderstanding, he would just walk past. Me, I'm the one sitting there. I'm like, you're not making everybody know that we have issues. But yeah, we did try to talk about it in uni to understand how we wanted to, solve our problems. So he, at that point, he wants to talk about it now.
No, yeah.
And I was not that kind.
You're upset.
Me, I was really. I was the kind that I'll be like, I need to think about this. Like, I don't want to say something that will hurt you because I think I'm a little bit sharp-tongued. So I can say something that I don't think will hurt him, and it will hurt him. And I'm like, what did I even say? So I tried as much as possible not to speak at that point where I felt like I would have said something that would really upset him, and it would make us go through another cycle. And I mean, we gradually got to a point where it was better. Then we also read Love and Respect, which was a book that Reverend Sam recommended. And it was just explaining the crazy cycle to us. And there was also a conversation you had with us where you said we should do the go out, have like the tissue thing. Yeah, you talk and I listen, and then you pass on the tissue, I talk and you listen. So we have implemented all of those. And I would say, I don't remember the last time we actually had like an argument. If somebody doesn't feel okay, the other person notices, we just come and say, are you okay? Do you feel do you feel disrespected? Do you feel not loved? And yeah, we just take it from there.
The thing with not talking to each other is that Satan wins.
Yeah.
I always say that it's like Satan is the one that comes to sleep in your bed without paying rent.
Yeah.
And he occupies the largest bed because you are facing East Coast, she's facing West Coast, and then the middle coast, nobody's there. He's taking the line because you don't want to touch him, you don't want to touch her, you just want to show that I'm most angry. You know, it doesn't help.
Yeah.
It's always best to talk.
And you can always solve problems talking, so it's great. I have so many questions, but I know time is up. And what is the one thing that you would say has been I thank God that I married this person? One thing that has been the best blessing in this marriage for you?
Definitely making me a better version of myself. Yes, big time.
I think that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep. What would you say?
I would say that as well, because the me before, it's not the me now. The me before would, I would snap. I would snap and be like, what do you mean? Or I used to get like upset over saying things, and it would go on, and then, I mean, he's upset, and then I'm upset that he's upset, because why are you upset? Why are you upset? Don't you know I'm the baby? But now it's more like, even if he's upset, I'm not going to be upset. I watch and I'm like, okay, I find the nicest time to just, give him a hug, and then we talk things out. Because me before, if you're not talking to me,
suit yourself.
So your turn to Israel.
By the way, we made a rule that if either of us is upset, we don't refuse hugs or kisses in the house. Okay. So when even is, do you want a hug? And the rule is that
you can't say no.
You can't say no. You can't say no.
I think that's a great rule. I'll go and I'll implement it. You get a slap. Oh, man, it's great. I really think we should talk again.
Yeah.
I really think we should
Definitely.
talk again. How's it been? Because you were a bit nervous.
It's very nice. This is actually a nice conversation. Yeah.
I think we'll talk maybe there are a lot more questions I wanted to ask, but I know time is up and I don't want to stretch this podcast too long. So we'll meet again and talk a little bit more. And guys, it's been great talking to Ayo and Billy, and I'm sure you've learned some things. If you have any questions, please send it to us, and I'm sure I'll get them back before the series is over, so we talk a little bit more. Until I come your way again, this has been your host, Pastor Chris, and I'll see you next week. Shalom, peace, God bless.